Alright. So this isn't my usual streaming time. Let's see if the go live notification gets anyone to show up. So I've heard many things about I've heard that Disco Elysium is a very good game. I wouldn't really say I've heard many things about it because I know almost nothing about it really. I know that you're a detective and you start the game with no memory, and it's a very it's a much beloved game. That's pretty much all I know about it, really. I did skim through the Steam store page to figure out what content markers I should put on this stream, but that's all I know about it, really. So let's get into it. Let's see what Disco Elysium is about and why it has such a good reputation. So just double check. Yep, I've set it to streamer mode, so all the audio should be fine. And let's start a new game. I probably don't want to create my own character on my very first attempts at this game. I don't know anything about. That probably isn't a bad option. Let's go with the coolest looking one. I think the Thinker looks pretty cool. What are our stats? Intellect, Psyche, I guess those are the bonuses we get on various rolls. We have Physique and Motorics. Definitely some stat names. Alright, let's be a Thinker and we get an Encyclopedia. Okay. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
I don't know what I was expecting from the start of the game, but this is already a surprise. I was thinking maybe I'd just open my eyes as a detective.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Ex-wives?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle. Soaking in some lurid acidic sauce, it's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Okay, I guess all the parts of my body are personified in this game. Let's push. Tell me about the ex-wife.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I guess I like pain and burning light.
Do you really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef? Yes, your one disco mother.
A disco mother?
There's this giant ball there. an evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large, infinitesimally small. Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That does sound sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago. You lost.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Canela motor carriage.
What a way to wake up. Okay. Right, so let's click to move around. Let's put on some pants. What's this?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
At least I wear cool pants.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Thanks, Encyclopedia. I only just succeeded. Okay. What have I got here?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay, so it is a dice-based system. That's nice. I like dice. Let's grab the tie.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Okay, let's
The blades come squeaking to a
turn that
halt.
off.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the lights are off.
Okay, got some drinks bottles over here, I guess. I can highlight things. Oh, broken window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Probably chucked a bottle through, I guess.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You look like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner,
our shoe.
which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
I only have one pair of shoes. Right, let's empty cassette case. Do I have a cassette to put in it? Oh, I've got a jacket here and get a shoe. Let's get this jacket. Some idiots left the hot tap on in the bathroom. Am I made of money? What's this? Shirt.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped heart. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor, as you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Inland Empire? What is that? I want to know what my face looks like.
Behold,
It's not a great face. Oh, nice little portrait down the bottom left has become more clear.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
It's the face of an alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
What's that old saying? If you pull a face from and the wind changes, you'll be stuck like that forever? Maybe that's what happened.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
It's not a good expression, whatever it is. I'm gonna go with a 4, I think. I'm a sad
It
has-been.
might have been 10 years ago.
Okay.
It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Let's leave that alone. Okay, we've got some stuff. Right, okay, we've got one shoe on. That's useful. Inland Empire's hunches and gut feelings. Okay. My shirt gives me a penalty to suggestion. Is it that bad? Okay, so the trousers give me a bonus to electrochemistry, but a penalty to savoir-faire. And the shirt gives me a bonus to conceptualization. Okay. I have a mission to find my shoe. Alright, so I've got a door here, which presumably I can use to leave, but I think there's some other stuff in the apartments. So can I... Oh, I can move with WASD, it's not just click. Oh no, that's the door out. What about this door? Guess there is something down there, maybe. Let's see what's through this door. Nothing. Okay. Can I run? No, I'm stuck stumbling around with a hand on my head and a disco ass blazer. Oh, now I'm moving faster. Is it just in the room that I'm... No. Okay, I guess it's just this like tutorial first room little bit where I was stumbling around. Let's go get that shoe. Okay, I'm wearing my shoes. Perfect. Let's head back inside and have a look around. I don't think there's anything else in my room to check out.
Hello, officer.
51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
I feel it's kind of weird to ask if I'm military. Let's turn my bloated face away from her beauty. I'll figure out who I am myself. Yeah, I've got like a karaoke thing maybe set up here. Yep.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
So it's telling me it's a failure, which means things are probably not cool between me and this guy.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Encyclopedia is very
The
useful.
small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegoarius Skua.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you.
Okay. Fine, hang out with your bird. What is this? Okay. Let's check out other stuff in this room before trying some doors.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay. Anything else interesting in here? Go talk to my colleague, I guess.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
I don't want to be rude to the man.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
I'm John Smith.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Do I want to sound weird, crazy, or rude? I don't know, I kind of feel like I should not reveal that I have no memory. Let's just be
It
rude.
looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
I'm not going to be able to keep this facade up for very long.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Better to sound incompetent than crazy, I
Have you
think.
removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Two seems like it will go badly, but it's also funny. Let's go with that.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. I found my shoe. Why is that one not done? I've got my shoes. Am I missing something with this quest? Okay, I found people on Reddit from 6 years ago talking about this quest being bugged, so definitely have both shoes. Go back to my what's that?
There they both are.
Oh,
2 identical shoes.
I had to click
both
myself.
Copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your like 2 baby crocodiles.
Okay.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is good. They're balanced, comfy.
Okay, that was odd. Was I not wearing the shoes or something? Whatever. Let's go talk to the guy.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
You just keep saying nothing. That'd be
Right.
rude.
Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Yeah, it does, I guess. That's a weird realization.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
So. Oh, okay.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the morning.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This guy sounds annoyed.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style, unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him.
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I have the option to ask if this guy killed him, but that doesn't seem a sensible question. He'd just say no anyway. Let's go for another
The
question.
lieutenant turns the page.
She went away because none of your business.
I think it is my business because she reported the
Have
murder.
they not been telling you you're a cop?
One is just false. Let's say fine.
Extra fine.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Really? Ugh.
Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit. You owe me money.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me them. Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
I've been made to look less and less competent in front of the other guy.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. What are you, brain damaged? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
Is the lieutenant going to pay for me?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Sure.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is thinking, like,
Good luck.
what a loser. What an incompetent buffoon. Okay. So I think I want to use the radios for a few different things.
Yes?
But let's go look at this body in a tree. He said west. I don't know which direction is west. Probably this. Probably left is west. Yep.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
Okay.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry. According to the cafeteria, the driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
Okay. Thanks, Kim.
You could follow the tracks south.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly
Oh.
city.
I got XP for pointing out the office. Alright. Let's go look at a body in a tree that's been there for several days at this point. Kids throwing rocks at it. Wow.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugly.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno! Right in the dick,
It's loving in the dick.
The boy
Okay.
is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from...
Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthhole.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Is there a kid up the tree? No. What's that? Growing herbs. Alright, let's check out the body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them, you seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
I mean, it's going to be so bad because the body is like 7 days old at this point, right?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
3% chance. Oh, I got things here. What's this? Smells like spoiled meat. Oh, there's the other kid over there. Right.
There he still is, looking right. The smell is repulsive.
Uh-oh.
It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More...
Delightful.
Too late. It's impossible until a pool of vomit lies. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot. There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay. I've got a lieutenant's handkerchief now. Alright, let's go to the car and use the shortwave radio to report the badge missing and check in with Sylvie, and then I guess I'll inspect the victim's body. Oh, got something here. What's this? Okay. If kids have been throwing rocks at it for days, it's probably going to be fine. But a little bit longer. Right, the lieutenant's car. What's that? This must be the gardener.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here. Of course. What can I help you? Of course. Where to? No problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Okay. Just take this person's gloves. Very stylish. I help with picking locks and pockets for some reason. But they look very bad, so let's take them off for now. Okay, I want to find Kim Katsuragi's car. Wherever that is.
Yes? What do you want to know? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition. You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
Okay. Yeah, I want to find his car. Where is his car? Oh, there we go. I assume.
Before you stands a motor carriage. Vapor emanates from the... This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy. Yeah.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 00...
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Come on, Kim, can't like I slap a marching rhythm on his thighs without being judged for it?
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you? No? Not me? No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here. I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
The other people who live around here. Look, you don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally.
Doesn't sound like a great place.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble. You do? What else can I do for you? Yeah, go on. You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
to say I left because You know who. Maybe, I don't know. I do
Hey.
hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster. What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. You have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
I think I'm gonna refuse the love
You're
quest.
just a gimp.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir.
Yeah, let's report the missing batch, I guess.
But you said... never mind.
10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of...
Mullen dicked us.
"10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over."
Yeah, alright.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
Am I the laughing stock of the
He
station?
lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
What's half-light?
"10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over."
It seems bad to admit I've lost my gun.
Lying? Over the phone? It's easy.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
Could just ask for money. Sure.
10-4, I hear you.
What does he want?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything.
Right. That's a negative on the additional found, sir. Over. He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a...
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before...
Vigmar said... Anything else, sir? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
That wasn't a great radio call. Could have gone better. Right, so I need to go find ammonia. Let's go to the garden. I'm not going to buy ammonia. I don't have the money for it.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like... Sure, I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a...
Do all gardeners just, like, carry around ammonia and spare rubber gloves? Alright, let's go back. What's this? Oh, okay. Morale and health. Right, let's put on my gloves.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated
Still a bad chance.
to that corpse. The ammonia only makes it worse. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Lovely.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably hard. No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over,
One
go
whole
to your
thought.
cabinet and internal...
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together.
Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. So it's the opposite of that. Together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do things similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. Okay? Let's internalize that thought. So when I get 10 more skill points, 10 more experience points, something happens. Is this like leveling up? Equip and complete volumetric shit compressor thoughts. Okay, let's go talk to people. Maybe I could try looking for my gun. I could try checking my room again for the badge and the gun. That might help. Let's take off the unstylish gloves though. Oh, I can run. Sure that didn't happen before. Right.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
Does it flirt with the old woman? No.
I'm sorry if I was being... You must forgive me. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is called...
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
Let's ask the strange woman for money.
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial... Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Of course, dear.
Yeah.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it. The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress.
Okay.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you? You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get...
New thought? What's that? I only have 21 minutes left of the volumetric shit compression. I've got no experience points. Let's go searching around. Maybe someone I can learn something from.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as...
It's the jam,
Well, what's all this then?
The air from the east.
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this...
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak. Or he just likes unusual words.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need? He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth.
Right.
He's kept his nose out.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded.
Ask for his conclusion.
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees. It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks, workers gotta...
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a...
Ah, yes. From the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere. To get drunk. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. What's this?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if a silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III. As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's. Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the Kurak. Someone shot him in the heart.
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet
Doesn't seem
holes.
related to the
This place
to
saw a
the
lot of action during the revolution.
case at all.
But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement? Why not? What this shows us, his guns aren't too uncommon.
The king stands high above you, surveying even by the standards of the Philippian kings. Old sumptuous Philip was, well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of his own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chest. He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers. But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction. You see, old Philippe wasn't just good
This
at squandering
encyclopedia
the
knows a
national
lot.
treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious. Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, the original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the land. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have. Some years ago, a group of liberal.
Gotta get out of this
artistic
conversation.
the
This doesn't seem
statue was
relevant
supposed
at
to
all.
capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time. A rare butterfly. Neither do people in Martinez. The statue has proved to be controversial. In the those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just Philip III, the squanderer. However,
Ooh, skill
with
points.
his bronze face up in the air, not that he ever did.
Ah, let's escape that conversation. Okay. I got a skill point for my volumetric shit compressor now. Did I complete it? Is that what I did? No. Got one skill point, which I see it. Right, so I have one skill point. I guess I can choose what to level up. Logic could be useful. Yeah, let's put a point in logic. Oh, can I actually put a point in? No, I can't put a point in intellect itself. Oh, then again, if I went for go for whatever the one to not throw up is, yeah, that'll be better. Let's save that skill point, and I can't remember what it was, but I'll check what it was when we next go over there and put a point in that.
The small, wrinkled woman does not. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century. No response. No response. Wherever this woman is.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Okay. Money. A tiny fraction of what I need.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
broad-shouldered alpha male.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Okay, well, that's just asking if he's killed the guy.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, we have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working. If the
physically impressive man tower has turned his attention back to the gates. He ignores your presence.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet them. I know nothing about a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup.
Why not? I see numerous reasons not to pick a side in this local pity.
Let us work!
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not to... We came here to help the...
I have a question. Why do all these men follow...
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market.
Okay.
Volumetric ship compressor.
Nice. Complete.
Bizarre scientific news from Rivershore West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen.
Okay. Bonus to endurance. Nice. Alright, I can forget to make... I guess there is a lot of things here, and there's only a limited number of spaces. That makes sense. So I've done this, I guess I can go back and try again. Let's wander around a little bit, something interesting. Yeah, not really. Okay, let's go back and see if I can deal with the dead body without throwing up this time. What have we got here? Oh, that's the ammonia place. Is there anything more with this person? Why there's still a dot above
I
them?
can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime.
I guess I could ask
can't
for...
believe it felt... Of course. Where to? What do you mean? We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think. There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, the harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken. Just coast. There's a little fish. It's just water. No, actually, no problem.
She's very well composed.
Probably thinking that was a weird conversation. Right, I've got my shit together. Let's go deal with this body. Put some gloves on. Alright, what sort of a check is this?
He still is.
Endurance. Okay, so let's put a point in endurance. Alright, so I've got an 83% chance. This should be really easy, surely.
Ha ha ha.
No!
Again. Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time.
Kim is thinking,
I'm at a
what a
loss as
loser.
well. I could swear your shit was together, detective.
Sometimes even that is not it.
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spend.
Maybe it's okay if you don't make it today. The dead man isn't going.
So I should have tried before leveling up my endurance, because I still had like a 72% chance of success there. And a 72% chance plus an 83% chance is better than just an 83% chance. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Okay, well, why would I want to do that?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
I am the law.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside, minding the register. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
So look at the books, then I'll go in and talk to her mum. Book about pate. Book about something. Alright, let's see if the mum knows anything about murders.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the end. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of
Farewell for now, book peddler.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her wonderful. Did you great? On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talk? I guess it's better than nothing. She'll have to try harder next time.
The woman before you scans the store.
Yeah, nothing useful there. This bookshop doesn't look that useful. What about down here? Not doing a very good job of making money to have somewhere to spend the night. There's a girl up there. Oh, up there.
Hey, up here, Piggo. The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Okay.
The streets will not flow red with anything.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Yeah, when were you last tested?
Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a man-o'-war.
A brush, an artist. The red splatter is urban expressionism.
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and...
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred? Disgust? It's difficult to tell which of the two is more. The woman on the boat does not notice.
That Ozon her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago, 2 days' travel away.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing.
Don't be afraid to
Don't
get a
be
bit
afraid
wacky.
to get a bit wacky.
Good idea, piggies. Ronald, can't you tell? I'm painting. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o? When faced with a blank wall, most people... We rarely see pigs round here, though. Yeah? Lying is cool, I guess. Watch your back.
Okay. What a friendly member of society. Let's go around, keep looking at all the things and talk to other people, and hopefully I'll find some loose change on the floor eventually. Yeah, that's what I thought.
A striking woman leans against the...
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Well, yes I am. I'll continue to not tell anyone my name.
I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel. There is strength.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do?
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode.
Wait, Kim knows I don't remember anything?
There's a trace of irony in his voice. It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group. Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets. First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to...
The octopus that straddles Revachol. The Emergencies Act is the cornerstone of post-war Revachol.
I am glad you see it that way. To repeal the Act would mean repealing the coalition government. The one that leases you the right to police West...
You'd be shooting yourself in...
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know... I believe the official title is Senior Labour Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return...
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem.
Wait. She just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Behemoth? Isn't it Behemoth?
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organisation now. Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a subject for later.
Later? No, it seems like a subject for now.
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress.
And when did you first...
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont.
This isn't the first time the union has...
Heavens, no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant...
Ludicrous, even. It's meant.
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of... Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before. There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say? Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker a member of the board. It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,002. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also king. I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their open. And now, people are getting lynched.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyar at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock?
Don't let her answer it herself.
If these workers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his
Identical
brother,
twin
except
brothers.
for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their work. The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union? Of course, officer. I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elect.
This forewoman, her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence. Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir. Indeed. The point of the presentation is these.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am.
Of course. How else can I help?
Well, that was all about the strike. She's on a boat.
Yes, I am. Officer, I assure you.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license.
Good. What we do.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to make.
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? And that is the terminal. Another sub...
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself.
Why, thank you.
She nods.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer,
Nice.
I have
Trade
to ask
secrets.
for your names and badge numbers.
Uh-oh.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid...
How curious. Why is that, detective? I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
No, I have to admit that I've lost all of my memory.
Oh dear. I do believe you, naive as that may sound.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. Feelings will guide the way.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible. Trust me, officer, I am fully...
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
No.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right? He watches you melt down stoically. From nothing you can say, cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman."
Was that it? Wow, I got a game over. I had a mental breakdown in this conversation. Okay. That was interesting. I think I'm gonna give this another go, but probably not right now. I've been at this for an hour and a half, but I think there will be a hopefully more successful Disco Elysium attempt in the future. Maybe next Saturday. I don't know. Yeah, I'll end it here and try again probably next week.